Hi everyone, welcome to EBC Teens Baking with Kashi and Anjana. So Kashi is a 12-year-old and Anjana is a 6-year-old. They both live in New York. Kashi enjoys reading, drawing, and a bunch of other indoor and outdoor activities. Over the summer, Kashi and Anjana started to bake. They both also have a YouTube channel called Blue Pulse, and you should check it out because they have good recipes and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So today she's going to show everyone how to make easy vegan rose water and pistachio cookies.
Hi everyone. So I'm Kashi, and that one's Anjana. So today we are gonna be making pistachio and rose water cookies, like she already said. Thank you. And pretty basic things you'll be needing. I'm not gonna go through the whole recipe right now because you all should have that, but you're gonna need a cooking tray. I put mine with like a non-stick mat on top. Like this is where I usually put the cookies. If you don't have this, you could always put like a cooking spray on top of it so the cookies don't stick. So I guess that'll be the first step because we're kind of starting right now. So just spray your pans and put this mat on, and we're gonna use this later. Also, another important thing is we're gonna be using our oven, and we're obviously gonna need to preheat it. So just put the oven temperature to 350 degrees and just let that heat up, and then we'll get started with cookies. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get my oven running. Okay, we're good. All right, so has everyone done that so far? If not, we could all wait. Okay? All right, that's great. Okay, so now that we got that, we're gonna need a measuring cup. I also took these measuring things. I forgot what they're called, but like
measuring cups.
Yeah, other measuring cups, I guess. But like for the solids.
Cups is not what they're called.
Huh?
What remember from FCS? Aren't they like dry measuring cups?
Yeah, I believe so. And then this one's like the list for oil and milk.
I use them for oil and milk. I use the dry ones.
Oh, and this is like the tablespoon, teaspoon type of things. Yeah, we're gonna do it for like the little tiny stuff like the milk we're gonna be using because we're gonna be using a small amount of it. So we're just gonna wait till everyone has that done. Then we're gonna go to the next step.
And also with salt.
I don't think we're using salt, but we'll see. Just a little heads up. You're gonna need a whisk for the next step.
Yep.
Sugar, oil, milk, rose water, vanilla, lime, zest, and juice. And then we're gonna do that. So that's later. Hold on. All right. So everyone got that stuff done. All right. Yeah. I'll just show you any questions you could go. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So for everyone's information, are there any substitutes for rose water? Because some of us might not have rose water at home.
Okay, if there isn't any rose water, like this is the one I'm using for today. This is the rose water I'm using. But you could use any other brand of the same thing. But if you don't have rose water at all, you just use like a rose water flavor, and it'll work pretty much the same way. Okay. So first, you're welcome. First, we're gonna take organic sugar. All right. So we have like the organic white sugar. That's what I usually use to bake. So we're gonna need one and 1/4 cups of organic sugar. And one thing I like doing is putting all the dry stuff first in a little what's this thing called again? I forgot. The sifter. A sifter. Yeah, so I just put all like the sugar, the flour, and everything there because it just takes away all the little balls and like it like separates them all. So this is how it looks like over here. I just put it right on top of the bowl. I'm just going to show you how it looks. So this is our wonderful sugar here. 1 1/4 cups. Just take a whole bunch of it.
It's not
Neat.
Is that one enough?
That's fine.
Thanks.
I just pour it into the sifter. Now this big little
No.
lumps of it. And separate like the little big balls. Like about this.
Huge lump. It's not like even a nose.
I don't know. All right, and we're gonna need another 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm gonna put it in the sifter.
A lot of sugar.
Well, you want it to be sweet, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you gotta add a lot of sugar. Okay. Yeah. So we got that, and now we have to sift it.
I think just close sifting.
The sifter sifting, yeah. So like separates all the sugar and stuff and leaves all the clumps behind, and then that's when I usually just break them apart. And again, if you have any questions, you could feel free to ask. Hey, how's everyone doing so far? All right, so you can see I still have some little clumps of sugar here, right? I say clumps, but I just break them apart as much as I can. Just pour them with the rest of the sugar in the bowl. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, sweet sugar.
That's what's called sugar.
Sweet. All right. So we got our sugar, and now we're gonna need oil. So it says in the recipe use canola oil, but I don't really have that in the house. I use olive oil in all my baking, and it works perfectly fine. So 1/3, I'm taking the measuring cup now. Taking the olive oil, 1/3 cup. I just really love pouring the oil into like the sugar. It's like the best thing ever.
It is gooey.
Yeah, gooey, like you call it.
Gooey.
Gooey, yeah.
Yeah, you have to watch this.
Okay, so I have my oil, my sugar. I'm gonna pour it in. Now we're gonna add the milk. It's since it's it's a vegan cookie, I'm using a non-dairy milk. It says rice or soy milk is preferred, but I use almond milk in the house. It's like a unsweetened milk. Yeah, so whatever milk you use, just make sure it's unsweetened. So over here, we're going to need 3 tablespoons of milk. And if you want me to repeat anything, I'll just repeat it for you.
The mixing is the best part.
Oh yeah, I know.
It looks so good.
All right.
Now the rose water.
I'm just going to wait until everyone's done with this step. All right, just let me know when you're done. All right, okay. So now that we've done that, we're gonna add the rose water. 1 tablespoon of rose water is gonna be added to the rest.
Whoa, that's a lot.
We need a rosy flavor in there, yeah?
Yeah. Ow.
Well, that's squirted.
You know how we used to eat petals at the road?
Oh yeah, those are good.
But we still do.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes good.
Yeah. All right. Now we have our vanilla. For like one of the few other times we used this, we kind of spilled a whole bunch all over the place. But it's pure vanilla extract. We're gonna be using 2 teaspoons. So 2 of these things. You're gonna add it with the rest.
But don't add too much, otherwise it'll be too bitter.
Yeah, the vanilla extract is a very strong flavor. First time I used it, I thought it'd be nice and yummy, but it stung my tongue a lot. So
Once I tried it, and then I was like, this doesn't taste like vanilla, it tastes like bitter vanilla.
yep.
But it does smell good.
Yeah.
Can I put the sugar aside? You're going away, sugar. We already used you. We don't need you anymore. Sorry, sugar. There, you gotta use for sweetness.
All right. Next thing, yeah, good. Like here. So next thing you need is
lemon.
a lemon.
I love lemons.
You do?
Yes, I love the sourness.
She loves lemons. Like she could literally eat a lemon. And I'm just there like staring at her. She could just do a bunch of things that I can't. I'm just love staring at her.
And I just love staring at her. There's sugar over there.
That's cool.
Sugar's sticky.
Yeah, lemon does smell good.
But it's very. Nights are very, very.
Yeah, be careful if you're cutting the lemon open right now.
And because one time our dad.
Oh yeah, I got stabbed with a knife like right up my head. So
And
it wasn't too great.
Also, okay.
So we got the 2 lemons. Does everyone have lemons? Nice lemons. Okay. All right. So you're gonna need like something to take off the outside of it, like a little. I'll show you. I'll show you. I have to
Peeling gun.
Yeah, it's a peeling thing.
I just want to mix it so bad. Sugar is very so sweet in everything. Most of the time, I make my drinks with sugar. You know why?
Alright, so it kind of looks like this. You have something similar to this. You could use it. So I'm just gonna like grate the outside of the lemon. That's the lemon zest you're gonna be getting. Okay. So you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of grated lemon zest. So I'm just gonna grate a whole bunch in this little plate and then use whatever I need. And also lemon zest also works with pancakes. When my mom makes pancakes sometimes she puts lemon zest on top. It's like amazing pancakes. Everyone loves it here.
And it's also so squishy.
Huh?
It's the pancakes are squishy and they just melt in your mouth and it's too good.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I think we should put this all around our house to smell it to make our house smell good. I'll be like, what's this lemon smell? And we'll be like, it's lemon zest.
All right, so I'm just doing the lemon zest. Has everyone done this yet? Or doing it? About to do it? I don't know.
I'm doing the same thing you're doing right now.
Okay, that's good. So you're gonna need a teaspoon of this. So we gotta keep going for a little while, a bit longer, maybe like another minute, 2, 3.
I don't think so.
No, you may not.
Oh, okay.
One time I was working so hard with this lemon zest and the whole thing spilled all over the place and I couldn't pick it up anymore. I had to redo it. It was really annoying.
Yeah, but I wasn't there, but I was watching.
Yeah, she said she's gonna help me bake and then she leaves me alone when the TV turns on and left me to clean up all the mess she makes. So,
Because baking sometimes it gets a little bored for me,
oh, because I can't let you do everything.
which is annoying.
Oh, so annoying. It's
Like
fine. Okay, so I believe that's enough for a teaspoon, right? Nope, need more.
Oh my god. This is the kind that I'm left here.
And you're also gonna need 1 tablespoon of fresh lime juice, lemon juice, doesn't matter. I use this thingamabob with lemon on top and it collects all the pulp and the juice just goes straight to the bottom.
It's a little
Thing.
thing.
Yeah.
It looks like a baby thing. Okay, it looks like a lemon thing. But why do they have to look? How do they have to make it look like a lemon thing?
Like,
It's yellow. So why does it have to be yellow? Could it be like different?
Yes, it's clean.
We can paint it out.
Alright, so is everyone done with this or no? Am I just the only one? I don't know.
I'm still doing whatever this thing is called. Zestifying? I don't know.
Zestifying lemon.
I just did this yesterday, just in case, so that's why I'm done.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's smart.
But that does smell good.
It does smell amazing. Like a nice, fresh, juicy,
Ooh, I should put,
sour
maybe
lemon.
I should put that in my drink so then
You did that before, didn't you?
No. Oh my god, remember that time that I put grapes in there or something?
She makes the craziest drinks. Sometimes when I make dinner, she's just there making little concoctions of different drinks and grabbing stuff them all over the place and just dumping in the water. Most of the time it turns out fine. Other times not too much.
But the first time
She took some tulsis from there and
and then I put some raspberries and then put it in there. I thought it would be perfectly fine, but then when I drank it, it was,
oh my god.
oh. You guys wouldn't want to try it.
Alright, I believe this is good enough for one thing and spill it over the place. Can you give me a napkin?
Sure.
Thank you very much. You're like a little helper. She gives me the things I need and then she like gets it, so it's good. It's okay, I don't need a lot. Wait, thank you. Oh, I usually don't like lemon. I'm just gonna clean this up a bit. No, I have a whisk here. Alright, so 1 teaspoon of this. I'm gonna see if this is a teaspoon. This better be a teaspoon. Please be a teaspoon. Yay, it's perfect. It's a teaspoon. So,
A little
teaspoon.
A little over.
No, it's fine.
Out.
Yeah, no, I need this. Good boy. No, stop it. Fine, take it. Okay. So we have our zested, no, that's not the zested lemon. That's the zested lemon. This is our zested lemon. You can see that the skin of it was kind of shaved off. And we're gonna need a tablespoon of fresh lime juice, so basically 30 milliliters thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But sometimes don't use too much lemon, although it says 1 tablespoon. Last time I used like 3/4 and it was totally fine. One time I added too much lemon in the cookies, it's just like a big sour thing. Yeah, so don't add so much lemon. Oh, and hi, Pisha. Welcome back.
Just went to get breakfast. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, see, I kind of got the whole thing for the first time. Like, I usually have to go through 3 lemons to get just a tablespoon. It's like,
Looks so good. I mean, that lemon juice. I just love lemons.
I know, like they're good. There's like a new lemon from the fridge, so I just like, duh, and I'm like, here we go. So I'm not gonna use all of it. I don't like cookies being too lemony. Lemony is a thing in my world, okay? No one's gonna judge me for that. It's a thing. Lemony is a thing.
It is a thing.
I'm just gonna pour it in. Yeah, it's good. Not gonna use the whole thing.
It's a calculate.
No.
Now can we mix it?
All right.
Huh?
All right. So now we're gonna whisk it. So we got everything in here. We got the sugar, the oil, the milk, rose water, vanilla, lime zest, and lime juice. Juice. So I'm just gonna whisk it all together. Wow, it's kind of hard.
Because the sugar is.
We're just gonna mix it all.
It does look
It
good.
does smell amazing.
Wait, is that the batter?
This is gonna be the dough. And
A few minutes.
when it comes to cookies, this is the dough. When it comes to baking, what's the name? Cupcakes and cakes, it's batter. Just whisk it until everything's mixed well.
You don't want it to be bitter and too sweet and
Okay, there you go.
vanilla-y.
So this is how mine kind of looks like right now. Or no? You see this a little bit. Yeah, like that.
Ooh.
All right. Stop it. Let go. Let go. Everyone has cornstarch, right? Yeah, cornstarch. So you need a quarter cup of this. And what I really like about, all right, just letting you know, this recipe is not from me. It's from, because obviously I can't make up any recipes just yet. It's from this vegan author. She has been a vegan for around 20, 30 years now. I'm taking the recipe from her book. I didn't want to write it all down. So this is her book, Veganomican. Okay. And the author of it is Isa Chandra Moskowitz, I believe. And then that's her rose water pistachio cookies. She has really great tips and all. So, and also what I really like about her, she doesn't use so much of one ingredient. Like one time I was supposed to make icing for a cake and I asked for like 3 sticks of butter. I mean, like I'm not gonna use 3 sticks of vegan butter just for icing. Vegan butter is pretty expensive. So I love how she like cuts things down by a lot than other recipes and just lets it be, and everything turned out perfect. With every recipe I've tried, everything has worked perfectly. So cornstarch is very fluffy and messy.
So one time, she was making ice cream and didn't really turn out good.
So quarter cup of this and that.
But I did like it. Oh,
I know, I just loves it. It's like so fluffy over there on that one side.
I mean, who doesn't like that?
I don't know.
People who are crazy.
Oh, that sounds like you.
Then why do you think I like it?
This is how you close it properly, please. Just take out everything from the measuring cup.
Wait, what is it though? Don't we need flour soon?
Yeah, so. Let me just go check on the oven, make sure that's heated.
Is it even on?
Sometimes the oven doesn't turn on. Like one time I was baking. So once you add the cornstarch, just mix it all together and you get this beautiful concoction that Ajna and I both love very, very much.
And it turns into.
Yeah, make sure all the clumps, there are no clumps because sometimes when we make the cookies, do you get little clumps of cornstarch or baking powder and it's very fun in your mouth. It's very bitter and blech. Whisk, whisk, whisk. So I just check on the oven because sometimes our oven, it doesn't, no, it works totally fine. It just doesn't heat up sometimes. It says it's heating, but it doesn't heat up.
The first cupcake, you didn't like the first time she acted like the first like
All right,
the
so
second time she acted.
hold on, sorry, but the batter, when you add the cornstarch, it automatically, well, not the batter, the dough, I guess. When you add the cornstarch, it becomes thicker. That happens to anything or any liquid you add cornstarch to. Like let's say you're cooking and you're making like this little curry, and the liquid itself, the curry itself needs to become thicker. You just add a little bit of cornstarch and it works fine. Stop putting the flour. Okay, no.
I love flour.
So you can see that the thing, the dough or batter, whatever you want to call it, got thicker.
The second time that
So is everyone done with this step? I don't know.
the second time that she ever baked, her cupcakes weren't so as good.
Yeah, the author told me to put some salt, 1/2 teaspoon, and it turned out to be like 3, like it was disgusting.
But then the second day we're like,
Hold on. All right. You guys all have cardamom, right? I believe that's a thing that all of you basically have. These little things in case you don't know.
Yeah, those tiny thingies.
Yeah, I love the smell of them. So you're gonna need grounded cardamom, but we don't have it in my house, so I'm just gonna take the grinder here. I'm just gonna mute myself for that because that's gonna be very loud. And let me see, you're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom. Don't add too much because sometimes this is very overpowering, the smell and the taste. So this is just about 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom, this small. No, we need the flour. Keep it here. So I'm just gonna mute myself for this. Also, when you do this, just take out the shell, the green stuff on the outside, and just use the stuff on the inside, and that's gonna be the grounded cardamom.
Got it.
So, Kashi, when did you learn this recipe?
This is actually the last cookies I baked. I don't know, like a month or 2 ago.
no, actually the last time we ever baked was that chocolate cake. It's probably chocolate.
Okay, hold on, I'm still taking this apart. It's kind of hard to take out the shell for me, at least.
Wait, where's the grounded thing? Here.
I don't know. I think that should be enough. We'll just see.
I think it's going really well. This recipe is amazing. Right, Shreya?
Yeah, and that's my favorite part, honestly, the beating it.
I know, right? Goodness. And these are vegan, so you're not doing anything bad here. And it's really healthy.
Shadri, how's yours going?
It's good. Do these cookies count as a breakfast?
I don't know. I guess they could.
Well, if yes, then all of us are gonna have a breakfast today.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, this recipe makes around like 32 cookies. I mean, it could be good enough for your family. They could come over. Like Pragya came over to my house when I made this. They were like half of them already gone in one day, so it would go away.
And also, my cousins may be coming tomorrow, so I think we just save it.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Also, Kashi, I always meant to ask you, when did you get into all this, like cooking, baking, and all that stuff?
Still, well, actually, I always liked. No, don't touch. I always liked baking. Like when my mom would bake, I always ask her if I could help her. She would tell me just to go away and do my stuff. I was like, okay, I guess I'll go. But I did throw quite a fit. All right, so I just added the cardamom in there. Hold on, I'll get back to you. So I did get into baking. I always liked it, but baking and cooking. And the time came where I just wanted to make something on Christmas. Like I just thought it'd be nice to have nice warm cookies on Christmas. And that's when I told you that I added too much milk. And the whole thing became, it was supposed to be gingerbread cookies. It turned out to be like a gingerbread molasses cake. And so I did not like it at all. My parents thought it was okay. They liked the flavor. I was like, how? And I ended up watching all the baking shows, nailed it. And that's a good show because you can actually see what the normal people do wrong. The judges say on the table what they do wrong, so you learn from it and learn little tips. I also watched Sugar Rush. That's where the professional bakers come in and start baking, and that's a very good point of view to things. So that's how it all started, just a little bit. But over the summer, I'm part of the Saturday. I was part of the Saturday class. I just know it's in it now. But and yeah, now Sundays. But over the summer, the teacher wanted us to like have little video clips of us and put it on the group of doing like an activity or craft or something like that, so others could see it and try it for themselves. And one kid who's half my age was baking, and I asked my mom like, how come I still can't bake? I said, fine, you can go in the kitchen and bake something. So I just baked like these little muffins with little powdered sugar on top with jelly inside, and everyone loved it. And then like since I impressed her and stuff, I've been baking ever since. Yeah, so here I am. It's only been like 2-3 months. So yeah.
It's an awesome story, Kashi.
All right, I'm gonna bring back this thing, the sifter, because you're gonna be adding a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, we always keep things on the kitchen.
Kashi, I wanted to make a comment. So, since you're a vegetarian and you've been making all these recipes and you've been baking for a long time for now, so you might have made like a lot of good vegan recipes and all that stuff. And it's amazing how you did all this, and it just comes to show that sometimes being a vegetarian is easy if you have all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it really could be, but also next step. Sorry, Bisha. Next step, we're gonna be needing all-purpose flour. This is our all-purpose flour from this Trader Joe's. I mean, we all love Trader Joe's. I mean, here it is.
On the Trader Joe's.
It has the lollipops for her.
They're just waiting all day for me.
Yeah,
take all of them.
Yeah. So
Their cookie butter though is so good.
Oh yes, that's amazing. All right, so we're gonna need the flour, baking powder, salt, and I already did the cardamom. So you're going to need, where's the 1 3/4 cup of flour. You give me a big spoon from the door. Like enough to scoop this. So I'm just gonna put in the sifter again because it works. Yeah, that's good. And eventually it's gonna become really thick because obviously it's gonna become dough. Baking powder. Remember, baking powder is different from baking soda, so make sure you take the baking powder. Yeah, that's the big thing. So you're going to need a teaspoon of baking powder. Milsey? Alright, so remember baking powder, not baking soda. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon. And last thing you're gonna be needing in this whole entire recipe
Is the
is
milk.
where you did the milk.
No.
Is the salt. I had it here and now here it is. Okay. Hold on. How much salt do we need? We're gonna need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So make sure for 1/2 teaspoon and not any more than that because it could be very, very salty. It won't be very fun at all.
It'll be like, oh,
So you're going to sift it in. Looks like a snowy thing in here. Mind you, the best part's coming. I know, right? Looks so good.
looks like snow. Just
No, careful. Make sure it doesn't go outside. Put it back in.
fun.
The only thing I don't like about bacon is just the huge mess to clean up. That's just really annoying.
To take out the best part. Look, my hands are dirty. My
Just gonna dump everything in there.
Ooh, it looks nice. You're like, okay.
Some of the stuff in the bottom, like the dough, kind of got on the sifter.
That's what you don't want
What are
that.
you saying ugh for? It's just, was this what that's gonna become?
Now we're gonna
Alright, so now we're gonna mix it. No, not with the middle spoon, not with the middle spoon.
What is a metal spoon?
Oh my god. I use the spatulas. So remember you just added flour, baking powder, salt, and the ground cardamom. So you're gonna mix it. That's kind of what it looks like right now. I'm gonna mix it all together. I'll show you what it looks like in the end. When it comes to the point you can't mix anymore, just mix it with your hands. It'll be fine. It won't really stick to you.
That will just stick to your nail.
Just a little. I don't want it. Well, not exactly.
I'll make this. At least that looks better than.
This is just like heaven over here, just watching it come together. Be shy, just love her just there.
Kashi,
Yeah.
did we already put the pistachios in?
Oh no.
Okay.
You don't. When it's about All right, so you're gonna make it into like little.
Dough.
You're gonna make the dough. You're gonna roll into the balls and like push it down just a little bit to make the cookie shape. You're gonna make it small, not too big.
Give me the shape.
And then you're gonna make the pistachios and cut them and put them right on top.
Yeah.
But last time I didn't want to cut them and put them on top of the cookie just like that. I put it in for last. I took out the cookie just for a little bit before it was fully done. I put the pistachios on top and then put it in. I just what?
Can we make shapes?
No, I don't want to do that today.
Please.
No,
Thanks.
no. All right, so that is the dough.
It looks perfect.
I'm just gonna mix. It should be like a kind of a oily, like a feel.
Thing. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna feel a little bit oily. I just want to make sure I get all the flour that's not mixed up. Mixed
Mine
properly.
doesn't feel oily.
Huh?
Mine doesn't feel oily.
I mean, just mine does. I don't know. What does yours look like? Can I see?
Wait.
Yeah, that should be fine. Looks fine.
Okay.
You're doing awesome. I can't even believe it. I would have messed up quite a few times by this part.
Yeah, I'm with you here, Prisha.
Right? It's unbelievable.
Who starts with a K here? Me, duh. Like, did you forget I'm here?
No. You always start with a K. I start with a K. You start with an A.
Ashna?
No. My name is Kashi.
You guys are awesome, honestly.
What?
You guys are awesome.
Thanks.
What did you say to that, huh? You said,
That's a thing.
oh, you did? That's how, like, they exhibited it.
Hey, drop my water.
Well, duh, it's sitting there.
Hey.
My water's sitting there. I'm like yours. Oh, look, it became bright outside now.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she's.
Alright, so how many of you guys have your dough looking like dough? Guys?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
So, Ari went to go get something. So,
Okay.
she's just coming back.
Alright, that's
And
fine.
Shreya is making it too. So, she's gonna shoot when she's done. Yay!
For some reason, my dough is sticky, and I don't know why.
My dough is kind of sticky too. It's okay. It'll be fine.
Well, you know, it's a special cookie. It's not a problem at all.
Yeah, so like that's the dough. There's
So,
nothing about
if it's sticky, how do you form balls with it?
Right here.
Is it kind of
Wait, what
hard?
happened?
If your dough is sticky, how do you form balls with it to make the cookies? Is it kind of hard?
No, you just take a little bit and like roll it in your hand and then like put them on the thing and like. Yeah.
It's good.
And what happened?
I think mine is gonna be full.
What'd you say?
Should I put a little bit more oil because mine is like gonna break apart if I make a bowl?
Yeah, put a little bit more. Try some milk first.
Wait, did you put the milk in now? Yeah.
Okay, just taste your dough. I mean, just make sure that it's sweet enough and stuff.
It's delicious.
Mine is sweet,
It's delicious.
rosy, sweet,
Yours is
Lemon.
and good. Alright, I'm just gonna put everything in the sink, whatever I use, so I just cannot work. Move over. And I'm gonna start putting away all the ingredients I use, so let everyone finish up, then we'll move on to the next step and just do it.
It's big.
So Kashi, how long does this take to cook in the oven?
15 minutes.
Also,
If your oven's heated all the way, it'll take about 15 minutes.
Oh wait, should we preheat our oven by now?
Yeah, I said at the beginning you should preheat your ovens.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just
It's okay.
heard it.
but they need a
Reset the what? Don't put the pistachios away. We need that.
I did it.
I was saying this one. No, that goes all the way up there. You can't really talk it away. Just throw this away. You need that. Fine, smell it. Smell the shells as much as you want. Just put it away.
Let me just crush it.
No, don't crush them.
Oh, I wish they put this on my nose so then I don't.
And like what she just said about putting those cardamom shells inside her mouth, nose. I just thought, reminded me of this time when I was in India. So my dad, his parents live in India, and they have like this minivan.
Oh my god.
And long story short, the car smells because we were going on a trip sometime, or they were going, and they spilled like some balsam all over the floor, and they were like in the middle of the highway, so they couldn't get out and clean it. So they stayed there and stunk up the whole car, and Yeah, it's still smelling to this day. And whenever I go in there, I end up throwing up. We had to go to 15-hour drive in the car. I was sick. I was throwing up so much.
No, but I actually wanted to go to
And
the
then one time we were going somewhere with my grandparents, and I literally took Jasmine's flowers from the backyard and stuck them up my nose in the car. The real story. I just literally took some flowers and stuck them up my nose because the smell is so awful. No, it's already it's there. It's there. It's okay. I just love it. I just have everything that I don't want to do.
What?
I guess every sibling, yeah.
What? I'm trying to make soap.
So,
Oh, it's really calling my mom.
really cardamom now. Hold on.
The batter looks too good.
It's not a batter. I told you that already.
Oh wait, it's not a batter. Right. It's not a.
So this doesn't have to chill in the fridge, right?
No,
Okay.
I mean, if you want it to cool down, you could.
you don't need to.
You can't press this over. You know what? I'm doing this. It's the most easiest way.
So now we have our cutting board. Cutting boards, I love cutting boards. Shelby, how's your batter turning out?
Fancy.
Or how's your dough? Is it better now? You're muted, I can't hear you.
Sorry. I think it's better.
Alright, that's good. So
Or
after the board is cutting board, bring your cooking spray, matted things, whatever you did to it. Just take it. I think I need 2 trays. You might need 2 trays. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, so this is the cookie scooper that we have. You just basically scoop the cookie up, makes a nice round ball. If you don't have it,
That's okay.
just take like a little spoon, I guess, and like scoop it and make it into a ball with your hands. That'll work too.
Kashi, is this a good size or is it too big or small?
It depends how much batter you have. Yeah, that should be fine. Looks like it. It's eventually gonna get bigger too. Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, it's kind of sweet. Yeah. Ooh.
I usually make my balls kind of big, kinda, not that big, but it's like the size of mine.
How much do they spread, like on the pan?
Well, I never really paid attention to that. And but it says when you put it before it goes in the oven, just make sure it has a 2 teaspoons in diameter. So
Okay. So, okay.
yeah.
Why is it so complicated?
Krishna, what are you doing? This is the size of my things.
Things. Why are they called things?
Nice. So Kashi, are there some like toppings that we can put on this or something to make it better?
Huh? Hold on,
Are
I
there
didn't.
toppings that you would on this? Huh?
Well, you can put any topping you like. You can put any nut. Really, it just says the recipe said pistachio, and pistachio does go pretty well with it. So, but you could choose any topping you like. It really, you don't have to follow the recipe fully through. It's gotta get the main part of it right, but with little minor details like the toppings you want, what you want, that could be done yourself. You don't need a recipe for that. What are you doing? You're like, I don't know what she's doing.
I'm opening
Look
the
at Fisha's face. It was like a.
I'm gonna be making drinks with this.
Okay. So, how are you guys doing? Pragya and Pragnya, are you guys doing this too, or I don't know?
I'm not like baking right now. I'm just like observing, so I
Okay.
can bake later.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Same here.
Oh, by the way, I took inspiration from your frames. I'm getting new frames. I have old people vision, but like I chose colorful frames this time, not black. They're navy blue, which isn't much of an improvement, but they're not black.
Wait, for what?
My glasses.
Oh.
I took inspiration from you.
Like these things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean they're navy blue, but
It's kind of like a rainbow. Like you can see that the nose is kind of like a rainbow.
yeah.
Whoa.
How many balls have you got done? I'm very slow.
No worries.
I'm on my 4th one right now.
Oh, my 5th. Okay.
I'm slower than you.
No, don't worry. I'm very, very slow. But also, I got like this cookie cutter thing.
I did 9. That's
Oh.
all that would fit on this tray, and then I'll just do a second round later.
Okay. Oh, you don't have another tray right now?
I'm using a microwave oven, so it's tinier, so it only comes with one tray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
What happened?
So, in all, you guys are doing so good right now. And I think the next episode after you flatten them out is to put pistachios on them, like Kashi,
Yeah,
suggested
so what
earlier.
I'm planning to do, I don't want the pistachios to be fully like cooked or roasted or whatever you want to call them. Because they're gonna be in there for 15 minutes in like 350-degree heat, and I don't want the pistachios to be like that. That's just me. You guys are different. So, what I plan to do when these are in the oven, I'm gonna cut apart the pistachios, take the inside of it, obviously, cut it all up. And when there's like 2 minutes left on the timer or something, when they're almost about done, I'll put the pistachios on so they'll just be like nice and warm and just fine. So.
And how long are they supposed to bake for?
15 minutes.
Okay, got it.
If your what is it called?
If your temperature is at 350, but if it's like less than that, it may take more. But the smaller and thinner the cookies, the quicker they'll bake, and the thicker they are. Oh, she's done with the first.
Oh my goodness. That's so sweet. Wait, are you gonna flatten them out now?
Guys, can you do something? Can you like
A little bit, yeah.
Prisha?
Alright, go Pragya, sorry.
Can you send these to me and Prisha?
Sure, if you guys want it. Oh,
Yeah,
wait, you want
I
a
can give
cookie
you
or a
my
picture of the
address.
cookie?
No, the cookie.
Oh,
I
the
can give
cookie.
you my address. I can like you can FedEx it to me.
That would take
Yeah,
too long.
I'll try.
Yeah. At least Kashi, you better.
I mean, I can't. I
Okay,
can't.
you don't put a parcel right now. Oh my goodness.
And this is why you should live all the way on the other side of everybody else.
Oh, and then Chetney's just over there in Houston.
Try to be closer to
See, Kashi has no excuse. She lives like 20 minutes away from me.
No, I have an excuse today, Pragya. I'm still kind of sick. You know that, right?
Yeah, no. Damn it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Kashi, what an excuse.
No, but it is kind of weird. I have had a fever for the past.
That's a valid.
Nothing. I feel fine.
Then why are you taking the cookies?
Don't worry.
Well, I hope
do
you
my
get
nose in my hands. All right.
Sure, I'll go. Wait, I can see her. Hi.
I'm gonna wash my hands in this moment because it's starting to stick to me. It's not fun.
Actually, Kashi, where did you get that mat?
I'm pretty sure they're from Costco.
Huh. And the disher cookie thingy.
I don't know, like the little Costco Trader Joe's definitely don't have them. I don't know about Whole Foods, but
Whole Foods is a pretty good
I
place.
like Whole Foods. It's nice, a little vegan treats and like very good and yummy. They have my favorite cereal, which is my cereal brand. So I'm gonna go wash my hands again.
Wait, Kashi cereal?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll show you what's in my hand. Like whole Kashi cereal.
How come you not? Maybe I'll be a cereal maker and I'll take every single cereal. I'll change the name to Ajna cereal.
Or if this is the go for my company one day, the Kashi cereal maker bread. Alright, move this aside now.
It's my brand.
Actually, before I do that, just make sure you just like squish them apart just a little bit, just like that. Make them like little round things. Not a lot, just make them there a little bit flat.
Not so much fun.
So,
Otherwise,
Kashi,
Yeah.
I'm just asking this for the viewers. So, do we kind of make them even, or is it fine if they're like kind of?
Try to make them even, but it's kind of hard to make them even when you're like doing them by hand and stuff. I try my best to make them as even as I could, and I don't know. But it doesn't matter if it's not even or not. It's just if the cookie turns out right. Right?
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not slowpoke. How much already did?
Alright, so that's how they should look like, a little bit flattened out like this. So yeah.
That looks so good.
I'm peeling the corner one, so then I can make a drink today with it, like along with the cookies, the cardamom drink. So me and Didi are planning to make our own bake.
Alright,
Open our own bake.
this is the second batch. Mat, whatever you want to call it.
Batch, mat, gap.
Yeah, I guess. See, Ajna and I have random words for everything. If you don't know what something is, we just make a random word for it, and there it is. It's called a thingy now.
And then like, can I have that thingy? And then we're like, what thingy? That thingy, and then like,
Yeah, kind of like, what thing you want now? Like, the thing of the thing. And then like, what's that? I'm like, oh my god, that thing over there. But have you guys ever baked before? Yeah?
I thought this was your first time.
Nah. They're like, I don't know, they're like, Chevy's 16, Shreya's 18, like 6 years older than me, 4 years older than me.
And already baking before that.
Yeah, blips. And okay.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah, how's everyone's little cookies doing? Yay!
Is Shreya Didi done with her second packet? Yeah.
Mine are in the oven currently.
Well,
So
that's
they're
good.
just heating out in there.
Are you doing the pistachios yet?
I'll put it in the middle, so like you did, like in the middle.
Okay. Are you peeling them though right now?
What'd you say?
Are you like separating them, peeling them?
Mm.
Actually, if you want to do something, can you please separate the pistachios instead of doing that? Please? No.
But I have more walnuts than I have pistachio, so I might just substitute some walnuts in there too.
Okay, that's fine.
I love
I don't add too many pistachios. It just takes forever to do. So. Oh.
Because they do actually hurt you.
Okay, so this is the last of the batch. I mean, batter or dough. I always keep on saying bat. I'm confused what I'm saying now.
Just call it thing. So how's our batter? How's all your batters going?
All right, so if you have some extra in the bowl, but not enough to make a new cookie or whatever, just add it to the other balls, whatever you want to call them.
I'm so happy. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh my god. 6 minutes. No, not 6 minutes. The clock will 7 something.
And also, when you put this on the baking sheet, just make sure they're little. If the cookies are kind of big, make sure they're kind of far apart from each other so they don't eventually grow and like stick to each other.
And it'll be not good. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, why is this? Cardamom seeds are not that bad as peanut butter stuff.
Nope. I told you to do the other thing, but you're too busy doing cardamom. That's a lot of cardamom. You don't need that much. That's a lot of cardamom, my dude. All right. So you could see dough done. Both things are done. So I'm just gonna go put these in the oven, and I'm gonna head on with the pistachios. So they're gonna go for now.
Pistachios. Sometimes it's not.
Okay, just careful with it. Also,
It's very, very hot. It's super duper hot. It's super duper.
all right, put it in.
So, did anyone do 3 packs of their batter here? Because we only did 2. Hey, where's Shreya did go?
So now we got pistachios.
Wait, are those salted?
Yeah,
Okay, so we can use salted pistachios.
it works fine. It says for regular, but I put salt. Like when it's kind of salty and sweet, it tastes really good. So
I'm gonna be using this stuff for like putting it on top.
this is my least favorite part. It's so annoying.
Like when I really want to eat those.
Yeah, and sometimes she comes in and steals like 5 of them. I have to do 5 more. It's like annoying. All right, so does everyone have their cookies in the oven, or they're still working on them, or that? I guess that's the only 2 things I know.
Mine are in the oven.
Oh my god, that was blind.
So are mine.
Oh, that's great.
Your hair is very long.
Shreya, your hair looks so good. It's all washed and dry.
Thank you.
Why do you keep on wait?
I don't know.
It's amazing. Wow. Shreya, your hair is amazing.
I appreciate. Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice, Shreya.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, you do have nice hair, Shreya. I swear, this isn't vegan baking. This is Shreya hair appreciation.
Let's appreciate Kashi, but thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys.
Am I supposed to put the pistachios on the cookie?
I think so.
Hey, put
Wait,
the pistachio on the cookie. You're gonna take the pistachios and like cut them up a little bit,
Right now you
and then you can put them on here.
Okay, and then put it in the oven or after it's done with the
I guess it's really your choice. If you want them to be like a little bit cooked, you could put them in the oven, or if you just want to put them right afterwards. But the only issue is that it won't stay on the cookie if you put it afterwards. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. Don't look at me. Like one time in the morning, I didn't really feel like I was like, huh? When did I lose my keys? And I was like, oh, yesterday. Right.
How am I even supposed to open this? Look at this.
Just take another one. That's what I usually do. But like, oh, let's see, this one.
Oh, I should put the milk back in the fridge. I didn't see it there.
Hold on.
That's enough. That's a lot.
Let me just finish too. Hey! Can I just have one more? No, please.
Oh, yeah.
One more. And you're not touching this. And do not touch these peels.
Alright, so this is how many pistachios I ended up getting. So I'm just going to cut them up now. With the bigger knife.
Don't tell me you're using that. Is it that nice? The black one?
Alright, so just double check the cookies and make sure they're not burning or anything. So I'm just going to go check on them.
How is it so quick?
Yeah, they're cooking still. For the first time I made these, they weren't cooking too well. They kind of burnt a bit.
Look at that egg that she has. I'm just using a tiny hide. This type of knife. That's nice.
Butter knife.
Lovely chopping skills, Kashi.
Thank you.
You can have this on top. I'm cutting it.
No,
Please.
I don't want it on top.
That name is scary.
So I cut the pistachios. So all we gotta basically do now is wait till the cookies are done. Yeah, I guess. I'm going to take my cookies out, put the pistachios on, and then put it back in now. Alright, look, I'm just gonna show you how I'm going to do it. I took this out
you.
Got my oven mitts ready.
Other than
Oh yeah, you need oven mitts. It's a cooling rack, so I just don't put the hot surface on the surface. Then with the oven mitts. I want you to get the first tray right now because it's the one that is more cooked. Alright, so these are how mine are looking right now. They're not fully cooked yet.
but you do look good.
They do smell good. Make my stomach hurt right now.
Oh yeah.
So just take the pistachios, like whatever you have, and just put a few on each. You just sprinkle some on top, like put it on, like how I do it. No, you don't put on cookies. Well, not these type of cookies.
Right?
Hmm?
We should
No. These feel so soft right now. They're because they're not cooked all the way, but they feel amazing.
Mine are out of the oven.
Ooh, that's great. How
I
do
don't
they
know if
look?
you can see it, but here you go.
Ooh, look great. Look
Too
awesome, Freya.
fabulous.
I thank you.
Have you ate them? Have you tried them yet, or
Not yet, but I did try the dough, and dough was good, so I'm hoping that just kind of stuck with the cookie.
Yeah.
Well, either ways, you're gonna do awesome.
I thank you, Fisha. What were you saying, Kashi?
Oh no, never mind. All right, so where's the mitts? They fell over here. All right, I'm just gonna show you how the cookies look. I'm gonna put them back in the oven. Take out the other batch.
That is pretty smart.
So,
That's what they look.
that's how they look. I'll put them in.
Put caramel and sugar. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. This one for some reason has really deep cracks in it. I don't know why.
Oh, maybe because they're not
Maybe because it was on a
cooked
different rack. Like there's two different racks in the oven. There's a top row and a bottom row. I put this one on top and the other one was on the bottom. So maybe that's why. Who knows?
It's in the same oven.
Duh. I'm only gonna do a few pistachios on this set. I'm not gonna put all pistachios on all the cookies because I don't know. Maybe I don't want one with pistachios. Who knows? I guess that's lots of pistachios that I have. So I'm gonna put this back in the oven in about, I don't know, whether 5-10 minutes. They should be all done. You know when they're done where they're kind of,
So good.
they're still soft but hard enough to be picked up, like Shreya's, I guess. Have you eaten them yet? How are they?
It looks so good. Shreya?
They're
mine's
so good. They're so good.
Shreya, mine's sending a few down here, to my area. Because, it's just looks amazing.
They're really good. This is my breakfast for today.
Thousands ago.
All right, so the cookies are basically done if they're in the oven and you put the pistachios on them. They'll be done depending on the temperature of your oven. In some ovens, you do put it 350, but it still varies. So they should be done. You'll know it. I guess all of you know you can put a toothpick through. I guess that works for cookies too. You can put toothpick through. If it comes out dry, it's good to go. Yeah. So that's basically done. Just let them on cool on the cooling rack, and then I guess you could share them with everyone else you like to share them with.
Okay, thank you, Kashi and Ajna, for the beautiful cookies. They're so nice. And also, EBC is on Facebook, Instagram, and EBC has a YouTube channel, so you can check EBC Teens out on that. And you can join EBC Teens if you're at the registration link. Also, check out Kashi's YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you.
RuPaul's.
Yeah, that's the name. And there's like a bunch of different channels out there, but I think you can figure out which one's ours. You have a nice little picture on there.
And we're next to the beach.
Yeah. So, thank you. And for those of you who have participated in this event or are going to do the cookies,
I hope you enjoyed that.
hope you enjoyed them and let us know how it goes. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.